We are going to be doing a nice gentle yin class today that helps with energy. So if you've been feeling under the weather, you need a little boost, this is going to be a nice one just to get the energy flowing again, help you feel better. So we'll start today in a ragdoll. So starting standing, a little micro bend in the knees, and we're just going to sink down and either hands on the floor or taking hold of opposite elbows, and feet are about hip distance. Just let go of the head. So no holding in the neck. Just let the head hang really heavy. Allow the belly to relax on the thighs. Just letting the blood reverse directions here, flowing up to the head, nice and easy. Keep that soft bend in the knees. You can bend the knees really deep if you wish. Whatever feels most supportive. And if you wish, you can sway a little side to side here. Or just hold in stillness, whichever variation feels best for you today. Letting the day go. Then come back to center for our last few breaths, just in stillness, letting the head drop. Taking a few slow, deep breaths. Last big breath in. Let it go. Release your hold of the elbows. We'll take a halfway lift. Inhale, slide the hands up the shins just above the knees. Back is parallel to the floor. Exhale, bending the knees deeply, sinking down. We'll come down through hands and knees into our deer pose on the right. So we're starting down on your right hip, set down your right hip, and the right shin is going to come parallel to the top side of your mat, and the left shin is parallel to the bottom side of your mat. So your legs are creating like a pinwheel shape. Knees are in line with the hips to get a nice 90-degree bend in both knees. Big breath in, grow tall, reach the crown of the head. Exhale to fold forward over your right leg, straight through center. Gentle opening to the outside of the right leg, into the hip, keeping both feet flexed, toes reaching back. You might even feel this a little into the calf. Just letting the tension go. Deep breath in. On the exhale, see if you can come a little deeper, melting in. Maybe even relaxing the forehead all the way down onto the mat with the backs and the hands. Get nice and heavy through that right hip. One more big breath in. A long breath out. Inhale to press up, lifting up gently. And this time we'll turn ourselves to the right. So both hands are just to the right of that right knee, twisting through the spine. Big breath, open up the spine nice and tall. And exhale, fold down at this angle this time. Feeling more of the opening now in the left leg. As we reach away, feel the left knee and the inner thigh get heavy on the earth. Gentle twist through the spine. Big breath in. Exhale, see if you can settle the forehead down, come a little deeper, relaxing the chest towards the earth. Filling the belly, deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale, pressing into the hands, lifting up gently. Turning back. And just take your hands behind you and windshield wipe your knees side to side just a couple of times. Good. Come down onto your tummy now. Laying down on our stomach. And you may want to have a strap or a loop band nearby if the foot is hard to reach. So we'll take our right knee, bend it deeply, and reach around with the right hand. Trying to take hold of the ankle or looping the strap around. And then settling the forehead down onto the back with the left hand. Just bending in, softening the heel towards the glute. And this is a great way to tune into our breath as well, as we can feel the feedback in our body of our belly pressing into the earth. So consciously send the breath all the way down to the belly button and let the low back rise up off the earth as you inhale. And then softening in on the exhale, allowing the heel to come closer to the glute, stretching through the front of the right thigh. Allowing the heel to soften a little closer towards your seat with every breath out, letting go of a little more tension in the quad. Last 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, release your hold of the foot, stretch it out long. And maybe just roll the feet a little side to side, wiggle at the hips. Give them a little moment to relax. Feel the blood rushing back into your quad. Those nice tinglies. Alright, we'll come into our side seal now. So starting in a Sphinx pose, our elbows are directly underneath our shoulders, and don't let your shoulders drop down. Lift up so your shoulders are reaching far away from your ears. Just relaxing the spine, chin parallel to the floor to begin. Good. Turning completely onto your right side. We'll straighten out that right arm now, lifting up into our side seal. Lengthening even more through the side body. Just allowing the left hand to reach down. Reaching, extending long through the shoulder. Make sure you're not collapsing in the shoulder. Press and reach long, keeping the shoulder away from the ear. Long through the right side body, opening up through the ribs. The more space we have between the ribs, the deeper we can take our breaths. Sending more oxygen, oxygenated blood to all of our cells, reviving our energy, helping our body heal. Take nice deep breaths. Keep reaching the shoulder away from the ear, along to the right side body for a few more breaths. Good, last big breath in. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left hand back down. Support yourself coming back onto the right forearm. Bending our right knee behind us. Take hold of your right foot with your left hand. Then we're going to walk that left foot forward, seeing if we can get the toes in line with the hip. Feeling this nice big opening down the outside of the right leg. Softening into the right quad. Lifting long through the shoulder, really opening up our side body. Keep lifting tall. Walking the heel a little closer to the glute. We'll be here for a few more breaths. Good, last big breath in. Let it go. Release your hold of the right foot. Extend the right leg long. And then just bending the left knee in. Pressing yourself up. We'll take our deer on the other side. So this time, the left shin is facing the short side or the top side of your mat. knee is right in line with the hip, and then walking that right leg back so the shin is parallel with the long side of your mat. And again, both knees are right in line with your hips, 90-degree bend in the knees, so the shins are parallel to the long and short side of your mat, flexing your feet. Big breath in, grow tall. Exhale to fold forward over your left leg, coming down towards the top end of your mat. Settling your left hip down. Letting any tension go. Feeling the outside of your left thigh grow heavy on the earth. Deep breath in. Exhale, folding forward a little more. Maybe even bringing the head all the way down to the earth. Relaxing the forehead onto the backs of the hands. Allowing the stretch to extend deep into the hip and into the glute muscles. Letting the tension go. Inhale. On the exhale, pressing yourself back up gently. We'll walk our hands over to the left now, twisting to the left. Turning towards your left hip, both hands on the outside of your left knee. Long through the spine, big breath in. Exhale, fold down in your twist. Maybe coming down onto the forearms. Feeling a little more stretch. And the right leg now, that back leg. And then opening through the spine. Deep breath in. Exhale to fold forward all the way, softening the forehead down onto the backs of the hands. Allowing the chest to reach down towards the earth, melting into our twist. Last big breath in. Full breath out. Inhale to press yourself up. Bring your legs around. Taking your hands behind you, a windshield wiper the knees just a few times. And making your way down onto your tummy again. Stretch out our left quad. And down onto the belly. Taking your forehead to the back of the right hand, elbow is bent out. And then bending your left leg, take your hand, reach around, and grab hold of the left ankle, or with your strap around. Reaching the heel towards the glute. Allowing the front of the thigh to gently open over time. Just connecting the belly with the earth. Allowing the low back to rise and fall with every breath. Sinking the heel a little closer to the glute now. Opening up the quads, deep stretch. Taking one more full breath in and slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale, release your hold of the foot. Let it come back to the floor. Just rock the heels and the hips a little from side to side. Feel the little tingles as the blood rushes back. Good. Coming up into our Sphinx pose. Elbows are directly underneath the shoulders. Palms open nice and wide. Just lift up through the spine. Chin parallel to the floor. Feeling this little stretch in the mid back. Maybe into the low back. Feeling the hips and the pubic bone heavy on the earth. Good. We'll turn onto our left hip now, keeping the left hand exactly where it is. Take your right hand just in front of you to turn onto that left hip. And then we'll straighten out the left arm, lift up into our, I lost my balance there, into our side seal. That's what happens when you roll off your mat. Lifting up tall in our side seal, soften the left shoulder away from the ear, feel long through the left side body. Big lengthening. Spreading the fingertips wide of the left hand. Supported by the earth. Feel this broad opening down the left side body. Keep reaching that left shoulder away from the ear. Don't collapse into the shoulder. Long neck, long arm. Lots of space between the ribs on the left side. Few more breaths. Good. Take your right hand in front, bend that left elbow back down, coming down onto the forearm. And then we'll bend our left leg Taking hold again with the right hand and scooch that right foot forward in line with the hip. For a cat pulling its tail. Yearning the right shoulder open, taking hold of the pinky toe edge of the foot. Softening the right toes on the earth. Filling the belly with every breath, sending fresh, oxygenated blood to every cell. Last 2 breaths. Inhale, releasing your hold of the bottom leg, stretch it out long, and then release that top leg back, and we'll come to lay down on our back. Coming into our final pose, bending one knee at a time into the chest, and then we'll take the legs straight up to the sky. Roll legs up the wall. And you can hold on gently just behind the thighs or let go completely. Or if you have a wall nearby, you're welcome to prop your legs up against the wall. And just feel that reverse of the blood flow again. Allowing the blood to flow from our toes up towards our heart. Slow breath. And the knees can be gently bent here if that feels better for you. Let the tension go. Last few breaths. Inhale. On the exhale, gently bend your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. And then release the feet back to the floor one at a time. Extending your legs out long on the mat. Coming into our final Shavasana, relaxation pose. Take up space. Allow the feet to drop open wide. Palms turn up to the sky. Settling the breath, quieting the mind. Feeling all the little tingles in your body. Every cell lighting up with fresh energy. Taking our deepest breath of the day now. Letting it go, breathe out completely. Inviting movement back into the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, circling the ankles and the wrists, and tipping the head gently from side to side. Take one knee into your chest and then the other. Maybe rock a little or trace some small circles with the knees. Whatever movement your body's calling out for before we close. And then turning to one side in a fetal position. Big breath in. Exhaling, pressing your way up, slow and gentle. No rush. Come to a comfortable seat. Feel the energy all through your body. Feel revitalized. Let's take a big breath in. Inhale, circling the arms. Exhaling the hands down through center. Know that you can carry this energy with you anytime, just by taking some deep breaths and tuning in. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Blessed be.